So it's time for the good, the bad, and the glorious. Kick it off with the good. I think we've lost our chat board. I think the internet, it hadn't updated in forever on my end. I don't know about your side.
Same here.
So we might have lost our board members.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
You can still listen to us, though.
It happens. It took till February 13th, unlucky number 13, for the machines to get me. I think Rob reprogrammed them against me because he redid the whole studio. I don't know if you can tell online to know that, but that's what's happened. So real quickly, it's good, it's bad, it's glorious, it's creative fail, and it's the LOL award. That music is still playing. Let's get it started, Medine. What's your good?
My good was for a very bad not bad. I won't say, poor. I'll say poor. For a poor show was Charlotte. I liked her finishing Logan with the natural selection tonight. I hadn't seen it in a while. I thought about that actually earlier in the week.
So you're saying it was bad but good?
No. I'm saying a bad show in a bright spot. The Queen shined in a bright spot tonight, trying to make the rookie.
Yeah.
Making the rookie look good.
No.
I thought so.
Yeah. I'm just so.
Move on.
I think the reason
you don't have to badmouth the women.
No, I'm not even going to badmouth the women. I'm going to badmouth that the tease for next week's show is that there's going to be a 6-women tag match. Seriously, you have to tease that? Why? Because you took a few weeks off from it and now it's back? That's horrible. Berto's in. Stike is in. My good is Cammy, the attack to open the show. I did like that they were aggressive like that. As soon as it happened, I knew better. I knew what was going to happen from that. It just makes sense. Stike Leather, he said good. Sarah Logan took that natural selection, so he's agreeing with you, Medine.
She did. She popped up like that thing nailed her into the ground.
It is what it is. No, let's go on to bad. Berto, what happened? Am I late? Why are they at the awards? I don't know. We've had technical difficulties. I think we were not streaming there, so you might have to tune into the podcast. Everything's new here, and yeah. Medine, bad, besides me.
Bad was the clusterfuck they created in the title picture.
With undeserving people.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Would you be okay with it if it were different people? If it was like Orton and Jinder, people that have held the title in the past or challenged for it?
I mean, they've all kind of held it in some way, shape, or form. All of them have. But it's time for something fresh and new. And that's going to... I'll bring that up later in the awards.
Stike Leather on the board brings up, he says, all of this is set up for Ruby to pin Charlotte next week and then to face at Fastlane. That's what I was mentioning. Good, late good for Juan. This is for you, Juan. See, you're good because you got your own sound effect, but he says good is the New Day pancake competition. There was a lot of good spots of that. There was a lot of low spots, so I'm kind of torn on that. Bad for Gregory Dodge. He said the bad moment for me is the fatal 5-way title match. Yeah, my bad about it is that it's got, and I put this too, it is mine. It has two people that do not deserve to be contenders. No fucking way in hell is Dolph Ziggler or Baron Corbin going to win to go on to Mania. There's no way that Sami Zayn is going to win. It really comes down to Kevin Owens and AJ, and it's pretty much AJ Shin. It's as telegraphed as the whole Roman thing. So are they trying to swerve us by making chambers and 5-ways? Or are they just trying to make us care about other rivalries that are going to develop out of it? That's my thought process, but they're just going about it all wrong. Juan says the same thing, bad 5-way for the title. Berto says fatal 5-way. Just because we saw one last night. They do these 5-way matches so close to each other. I want to bring this up right here because of that statement, Berto. I'm going to bring it up. It is a little bit of this. Before we go on to the glorious Fatal 5-Way, also for Stike Leather, that was them to bring the match back that they advertised weeks ago, replacing Shin and Orton and Corbin and Dolph. That's what we talked about. I think it was when we were not on air or whatever the hell was going on. My point in this speed round, this actually came from our executive producer, Rody Robb. He said, would you give up triple threat matches forever if it meant that you lost all the fatal four-ways, fatal five-ways, six-pack challenge, all the stuff that isn't a gimmick like Royal Rumble and Money in the Bank and, real shit. Survivor Series, whatever, like that type of stuff. Would you, Medine?
No.
You would not be willing to give up the triple threat.
No. If I get all that other stuff, just to give that up, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, would you give up the triple threat in order to get rid of all that other stuff?
Why would I get rid of all that other stuff? That's all the good stuff. You just named all the good stuff.
I'm not talking about the Rumble and the Money in the Bank. I'm talking about just stupid four-ways with no stipulation, five-way, no stipulation, six-way. It's like a tornado singles match.
No.
Okay.
No, you need all that extra other shit.
I'm going to agree with Berto, because that was my point on this topic real quick here, is it's the frequency. You book a five-way match the night after you do one on the other show.
Oh, all the time, yeah.
Do these creative teams not fucking know? And you teased tonight a 6-woman tag match for next week. We finally got away from it. You're only booking it again now because of what Stike said about the pin. Oh, God. I get so mad. Hall of Famer Noah is here. I accidentally hit the wrong button, and I don't want to hit another button. I accidentally deleted his message, but he said hello.
Sorry.
Sorry, Noah. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Glorious, Medine. What is your glorious?
Believe it or not, I don't care if this gets me buzzed.
Jinder
Mahal. Jinder Mahal.
Oh, you make it hard.
Cut a halfway decent promo with what he was given to do out there. Unfortunately, he had to be Randy's announcer. He also had to get Bobby to give him his retort. Then he had the Singh brother there to take the bump for everybody to get everything started.
Is that addition by subtraction? One Singh brother's out and he gets better by only having one left?
Well, that was the only guy that he had enough time to sell it so that he could give him 2 Colossus right afterwards. And he stood tall for a second. And there you go.
There awkwardly for a second, though, the Singh brother. You knew it was coming.
Of course, you knew. He was like, let me make sure I'm close enough. But it's still, what Jinder's, so his little vignette did there is cover the fact that Randy doesn't care about talking on the mic anymore and wasn't never really great at it, and Bobby's coming along, so he's just kind of like, okay, you don't need to do much anyway because you're the champ, so but I need to be the one here to stand tall so that this carries some weight going forward, because if this is just Randy and Rude right here, then it doesn't give us anything for the future.
Everyone in this room is now
my answer
for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Shut up.
That was just
talking over my damn shit.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I like that.
I put that sound effect on the board just for you. Upload test is here. Glorious for Stike Leather, my daughter getting terrific kid for her 4th grade class. And Randy, when he was the Legend Killer, was a great talker, is what Noah points out on the board.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
I loved Legend Killer Randy. The problem is he peaked so early with that storyline that there was nowhere else to go. He killed all the legends. It's like the Highlander. So
I guess you could bring him back here late in his career once you ride him off into the sunset, and that's how you retire him.
You retire him by letting someone else be the Legend Killer?
Yeah.
They're going to kill off all the PG era.
Roman.
Oh, Roman already is.
Roman is the Legend Killer. They just don't call,
exactly.
They just don't call him that.
Yeah.
They'll have him take out Randy at the end.
Roman's going to take out Cena. He's going to take out Randy. He's going to take out Brock. He's already taken out Taker.
But let's not talk about that guy.
Oh, yeah. We don't want to bring this guy back.
Not the guy, please.
He's an angry elf.
No, none of that here. None of that. Yeah, Randy has nothing to do, Tess says. That's why he's booked here.
Yeah, pretty much. He's about to be part-time anyway this year.
My Glorious was the main event, the wrestling match. I don't like the stipulation and all that, but I really like the main event. We got Creative Fail and LOL award to go. Stike Leather on the board. So does this mean we get a triple threat for the U.S. title with Rude and Jinder and Orton at Fastlane? Probably.
No, they'll throw 2 more guys in there in a ladder. Trust me.
Probably. That's my creative fail is all this combo shit. Fatal 5-way. We don't know what to do with all these guys. Throw them in the same match. Triple threat. Hey, we don't know what to do. Same thing. Tag, they did a fatal 4-way back in December with the tag team division, and now they're just whatever. Bludgeon Brothers are beating up TVs. I didn't really want to talk about them tonight. And then the women, always lazy booking in those 6-women tag matches that they are teasing for next week like it's something special. What's your creative fail, Medine?
I have one question.
Yeah?
Is it not Rusev Day anymore? Right? Is it not Rusev Day anymore?
I got extra buttons.
Is he not over? Just because he gets squashed by Bobby a couple weeks ago, so now all of a sudden he's not over anymore?
What did we fast forward through? That'll answer your question. What did we fast forward through?
Not Rusev.
Yeah, we did. And the same reason the Usos weren't on tonight, right?
Did you fast forward through that?
No,
too?
not the Usos. Elias and Bailey, right after they went off air, are fighting on Facebook against Lana and Rusev.
Regardless.
But that's what I'm saying. Right now they have a track record for whoever is going to wrestle that night is not on.
What I'm saying is Rusev should be in the U.S. title picture. That's the different person that should be.
They squashed it last week.
I know. I know. They busted.
Randy should have done the RKO before Rusev lost clean.
Yeah, they should have.
You save everybody. Yeah,
RKO everybody in the ring.
And Juan says Lana won. Smackdown got a C. Every day is Rusev Day, motherfucker. That's what Noah says.
Yeah, but they're not showing it.
Berto says that he thinks they're going to do a one-on-one between Orton and Jinder next week, and the winner faces Rude at Fastlane.
Need to elevate Rusev. He's selling
and he then says Jinder faces Rude at Fastlane, Randy faces Rude at Mania. That'd be better than a triple threat. At least it's not there. Creative fail for Stike. Lazy. Just the lazy-ass booking they are doing just to get by to Mania.
So if Randy fights Rude, then who wins? Rude, right?
Yeah. Well, I would think so. I would think there might be a hook or crook kind of ending or something there to set it up to go to like Extreme Rules with a blow off there. I think that's one of those rivalries that would continue.
Gotcha.
Creative fail is the fact that Ziggler has been booked so badly that he didn't look credible being in the main event. He has the talent, but is a victim of bad booking. That is from Gregory Dodge. Gregory, I also agree, but I also think that it is. How do I put this?
I don't know.
It's not just bad booking in terms of where he wrestles. It's bad booking in terms of gimmicks. He's been reinvented so many times. Nothing is stuck, and they've really not allowed anything to stick. So that's the big deal. Justin on Twitch says, creative fail, American Beta pancake ideas. That was weird. They started off so fire and money on that promo and just failed so miserably toward the end. LOL award. Mine is simple, and probably nobody else thinks this way, but Luke Harper, trying to keep a straight face at the end of their little TV bashing thing. Yeah, we know you're going to fight the Usos at Fastlane. We get it. Move on, but try and keep a straight face. It made me laugh because it really looked like he wanted to bust out laughing. What do you got over there, Medine? LOL for you.
The only thing that was really funny was when Randy gave that line about, oh, you mean when I do this? And then he RKO's the guy. Like, Bobby called him out for basically, hey, stop attacking people out of nowhere all the time. And so he's like, oh, okay, my bad.
That was
RKO.
funny. That was funny, but we didn't talk about. That was a good take that Bobby had. Hey, yeah, you're a good wrestler, all of that, but you sneak attack everybody.
Right, exactly. So
it was good. Juan says, LOL, Lana pinning Bailey. Apparently that happened on Facebook. And Berto is talking about a DM that Noah sent him. I can only imagine what DM stands for in that instance. LOL, Noah says Charlotte. LOL, Tom Phillips saying Charlotte beat Liv Morgan this week when Charlotte beat Liv last week. Yeah, fuck your face, Phillips doesn't know the difference between any of the women because all he looks at is the top of their head.
Fuck that guy.
Right? So now we go on to, actually, I'm not even sure if this has been updated at all. Nope, because I don't have a sound button. So let me find something else. I don't know where all my buttons are. I feel...
You suck.
Right? Where is that one?
I guess you're getting acclimated to a new.
Yeah, all the boards have changed.
Board.
All my spots are gone. I don't know where anything is.
Well, you got to learn some new ones.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find
Back
the
to school, buddy. Winter session. No, spring session coming up.
I saw it here earlier.
Oh, wait, well, you're not seeing it now.
This is great radio, though, while I look for it.
Not really.
You don't think so?
Nope.
It's not playing?
Well, I don't know, but we ain't talking about wrestling, I'll tell you that.
All right, fine. I found it.
Reviews on iTunes.
And if you don't like all the new stuff that was done, my sound effects and stuff, don't blame the executive producer. You can send your hate tweets to @markedoutbt on Twitter, courtesy of Bionic Brian.
Damn, why you do him like that?
He deserves it. He picked his dad's 60th birthday tonight over our show. Can you believe that?
Yeah? He's a decent human being.
I'm not even playing the right sound effects. I mix them together now.
You're a DJ now?
I was like,
That was terrible.
where's the cutoff? I forgot. Gotta let it breathe.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding.
So I don't know what you guys talked about last night on Raw.
Oh, so this is gonna be tragic.
Well, no, not tragic. It's just, I don't really care to discuss what happened on the other show anyway.
Noah says, sorry if he's not on the board. It's because wrestling training is taking up most of his free time.
Thank you.
I predicted it was going to be a girlfriend. Who knew it was going to be a set of ring ropes?
Hey, go for yours, Noah. Do it. But as far as news-wise, yeah. Unfortunately, there's a lot of Rawsome news out there, but I don't care to report it. That's their job to do that. So I just have...
That's a fun way of pretending that you did something.
Well, I mean, there was an email sent out, however, to some individuals. They've already purchased tickets for Backlash coming up in May. And the email stated that it would be a joint pay-per-view. Rumors are that WWE may be bringing brand-exclusive pay-per-views to an end in 2018.
Okay, so...
So no more repetitive matches and lower ticket sales is what they're thinking. So you may not have it.
Brian reported that last night. What else you got?
Okay, that's all I had. So
Really?
yeah, well, Carmella got herself locked out of the hotel room.
Carmella got herself locked out of a hotel room. That's not
Yeah.
exactly up in the newsworthy department.
Well, you know what? That's what you get.
That's...
So, I mean, what else do you want? I don't know what you talked about last night.
I'm sorry for expecting my co-host to do some work.
That was actually
That's
smart.
on me. That's on me.
That is on you.
The only thing I got written down is WWE has been sending out emails offering the network for $1.99 for the next 90 days, $1.99 a month. So for $6, you can get all the way to Backlash. That's how great their product is. I can't imagine that all these budget cuts are causing some of this self-infliction.
No, the self-infliction.
Hire somebody fucking good on creative.
Exactly.
How about that?
Exactly. That's your
Can
self-infliction.
we do that? Come on, just do that.
I guess I had other news. I did go to.
Oh, now you want to talk. We're about to leave your segment. Go ahead.
Well, no. I mean, if we're gonna do something else, we can do something else. We don't have to talk about ROH.
ROH?
Yeah, I heard you rubbed elbows with some young bucks, and
We talked about that last night too.
yeah, you're gay. You rubbed elbows with young bucks.
Your desire to be
Your
out
desire
of the
to rub-
group,
your
group
des-
text makes you like late to every party.
Your-
Even Kiera catches on now quicker than you.
Your desire to talk to young bucks is disgusting. You need help.
It wasn't my What?
You
What
were
are you
talking. I don't know. I heard you were talking to some young bucks.
No, I went up to them.
That's
Well,
sick,
I didn't go
man.
up to them. Rob went up to them. My back was turned.
Brian, for the love of God, will you just let me and my brother eat lunch?
Good Lord, man.
And we tried to, we wanted to talk to them because of Brian, and they.
It would have been worse if I had met Emma and Cody later on that night at the ROH event I went to.
You thought you said you did.
No. It was almost a meet. Brian's lucky actually. He would have slit his wrist over that.
I thought this was that you were going to be more entertaining with this.
No, why would I be? I'm not here for your entertainment.
Right.
What, am I a clown?
Exactly.
I'm here to amuse you? No.
Me thinking that you would is my bad.
It is your bad.
You've got mail.
Trapped in the archives is our buddy, the Hitman. His latest report, he is going through our old episodes and critiquing them. His latest one covers 8/3, that is August 3rd, 2016, Smackdown number 2. What do we got tonight? 262, so this is a while ago. The show started late, and Joker called them out for it. Joker was on actually last night. Brian is still running the board. I was mentioning that earlier to Rody Rob, that Brian did a good job of running the board, but he could not host at the same time. The panel complains about way too many pay-per-views. Yeah, we still are. The wise old Jew sound was born. Yeah, it's me. Adam takes shots at Rob and Rossum. Yeah, we were struggling back then, trying to see who was basically the better show. Sierra Ann has joined us, by the way, just now. Oh, God. Brian sort of replayed to Medine's shots fired, and that was when you were on the other show, Medine. I don't know if you remember in the draft.
Yeah, I remember.
Patrick
discarded me. We
had Patrick on the show, and he was a cannon for Rob, and then he torched him a little further than I intended. That was one that just got out of control. When the car skids and you just end up not just like one tire off the road, you're out in the ditch.
Whole car is upside down.
You're in somebody's front lawn, maybe even in their porch. That's what happened there. Number 8
took out their garden.
He says, we found out why we haven't seen or heard from Patrick since this episode. That was, it was bad. I think Rob brought him back once, regrettably. This day in wrestling history allowed Brian to flex his ECW knowledge. That's weird that this segment has finally evolved to something good. Brian didn't do it right. So I'm glad that it's a Tuesday staple, and I'm glad that Medine has taken it over. Adam shits on SmackDown Live women's roster, including Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I was kind of right. I'll take it back on Alexa, but I was right about the rest. So Noah on the board says we need Kevin back, the Millennial Falcon. And Rob invaded SmackDown, trying to torch us up. Final thought. This one is why we don't see Patrick anymore. Well, I don't know for sure, but Rob couldn't have been happy with some things said, and sure, Adam got bitched at for it. I didn't get bitched at for it so much as, he was banned. Speaking of being banned, we are unbanned next week for Monday Night Rawsome. We are back on our regular channel. That is the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. Our sentence has been commuted. We're out on bail. Yada, yada, yada. All that jazz. It is time for everybody's fun stuff. Oh, Teddy's not here. I hope that means everything is good with Teddy. We're thinking about you, Teddy, because today he had, wisdom teeth removed. He didn't say if it was 2 or 4, but either way.
Man, I have no idea what's going on.
That one's for you, Teddy.
Right now, he sure doesn't. If they put him under, he has no idea.
Oh, yeah. I lost a day and a half of my life. I just, no idea where it
I
went.
only lost like 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, that's what you think.
This day in wrestling history.
Noah's asking if the guy that tried to fight you was also banned. They don't even remember his name anymore. No, I think he self-imposed banned him. We actually just told him, hey, dude, settle down.
Like
never saw him again.
Yeah, like everything's...
Do what? Medine?
I don't know.
You're supposed to start.
Oh, well, you started this whole thing for me. Like, that's not how this goes.
What?
You know how the game goes. You play the music and then I start. But then you played the music and you started. Because you got new buttons over there?
Sorry, Juan threw me off with his comment. He says, that's what happens when you pick up talent from the bar. That's pretty funny.
All right.
And Sierra Ann, I'm the one talking. Why do you keep asking if I'm here? Do you not know my voice by now? It's the good one. Go ahead, Medine.
All right. So this day in wrestling history pays tribute to Ring of Honor. I went outside the box tonight. And
so only Brian would get this right?
No. It'll be the same format as before. Nothing's changed. Just the fact that
Again,
I went to the show.
Again, I failed at complimenting you on this segment because you're going to phone it in tonight.
No, I'm not going to phone it in. Over the weekend, I went to the ROH show, and so I thought, hey, why not make one for ROH? So, who beat who in the main event?
I don't know.
AJ Styles.
You got to give us choices.
Shut up. This is not. Why are you talking during the subject segment? Like you're trying to be a badass. Like
I'm not trying to be a badass. You said who beat who, and then there was like
Right,
long dead pause.
no, it was like a second and a half.
All right.
AJ Styles or CM Punk?
AJ Styles or CM Punk? Best in the world or the house that AJ built? I'm going to go with AJ Styles. The board is they're bringing back the counter. They said Adam Angry counter 0, Adam Sarcasm counter 34. So, hey, that's how I live. AJ for Noah on the board, which makes me regret picking him. What is right, Medine? AJ for Justin on Twitch. Punk for Stike. What do you got, Medine?
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. Stike Leather, you're wrong. That's for you. What do you got next?
All right. Now, before he beat CM Punk, he beat someone else in a semifinal match to get to CM Punk.
Okay.
Was it Josh Daniels, Jimmy Rave, Matt Striker, Loki, or Chris Sabin?
I've only heard of 2 of those. Loki and Chris Sabin.
Well, go with one of those 2 then.
I'm going to say Chris Sabin. Board is catching up. So Chris Sabin, I'm only guessing that because they had a long rivalry in the X division. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Noah says Loki. Stike says he didn't watch ROH back then.
Okay, we're going Chris Sabin.
Yeah.
Josh Daniels.
Yeah.
Matt Striker.
The more choices, the less we're going to get it right.
Matt Striker or Loki.
I'm not sure of any of those songs, Sierra. And Berto says Chris Masters. What's the answer?
That wasn't an answer. The answer is Matt Striker.
Oh, Sabin for me. Justin said Sabin. Stike said Sabin. Chris Masters is for Berto. Loki for Noah. We're all wrong. I told you, more choices, less likey trivia. What else you got?
All right, this event took place in New England. Which state? Was it Rhode Island, Connecticut, or Massachusetts?
Commentator. Noah's saying, was that the commentator?
Who?
He's thinking. Oh, you said no.
The event took place in either Rhode Island.
Yeah, no,
Connecticut.
that's Josh Matthews. Oh, sorry. Back to your question. Yeah, see, you've lost me. Normally you keep me. I'm going to say Connecticut because that's the only answer I remember you saying. Oh, you said Rhode Island too.
Rhode Island and Massachusetts.
Oh, New England. I'm going to guess New England.
No, they've lost in the Super Bowl last week.
I know
not
that,
an answer.
But that's the answer to this question.
That's the no. That's not the
I
answer.
bet you I'm right. Juan says Massachusetts. Stike says Massachusetts. Rhode Island for Justin. What's the answer?
Massachusetts. It took place in a city called Braintree, which is obviously something you do not have.
Something that I obviously do not have. I said it happened in New England, and I am correct because
that wasn't an answer.
That's exactly. I changed the answer.
What
do you got next?
All right. Finally.
Oh, Matt Striker. Yes, he did become a commentator. That's what Noah was talking about.
Is that what you were okay.
Yeah, Gregory Dodge corrected us. Thanks for somebody paying attention.
Finally.
What else?
Did this take place in 2003, 2004, or 2005?
Well, 5, Punk was in WWE and AJ was in TNA, so I'm going to go with the low one, 2003. Come on. That's right. You can say it. It happens sometimes with me.
Incorrect. It was 2004.
You disrespectful, stupid idiot.
So is that the end?
Yes, that's the painful end.
That's the painful end?
Yeah, that was terrible.
No more?
That's why I bought you a bird for Valentine's Day.
For Valentine's Day?
Yeah, the bird that I got you, here goes, flies again.
Shit, what did I say was going to be the ending there?
I don't know. The good button. But, yeah, good luck on you finding that right now.
Oh, this one. That's what.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Noah guessed 75. Berto 05. Stike 03. 05. Juan 03. Gregory Dodge.
Everybody got it wrong.
Yeah. Punk was in WWE early 06, Noah says. Sorry, I'm not the fact checker. I'm just the smartest guy in the room. 03 over there for Justin. He sided with me. So final thoughts. Well, quickly, some dumb shit that I thought of. I said it last night. Nobody gives me credit when I say things, so I'll say it again. Nia Jax will be in the women's chamber. Hell or high water, she's going to lose to Asuka, and she's going to get in the chamber somehow. I don't know if that means she wins, but that's how I think it's going to play out. Final thought here, board, if you want to chime in, feel free. I don't have too much in my final thought. I do want to once again plug our Marked Out Wrestling podcast channel that will be returning to action on Monday. Rawsome episode for Marked Out Wrestling podcast number 263. Our sentence is commuted. Juan wants me to hit his entrance. That's all I got for you there. And Noah, somehow I still lost your sound effect, but oh no, here it is.
You're killing me, Small.
That's for our Hall of Famer. So, what else you got, Medina, on a final thought? This week in wrestling was pretty either predictable, shitty, not good. And it's sad because there was some good matches, but there was no entertainment value.
Yeah. On paper, if you were to show me like this week in wrestling history next year and I had to guess and look at this, I would be like, oh, okay, this was a decent card. But
if I gave you KO Baron Corbin, you wouldn't pick Baron Corbin.
No, right. You're picking that just like you would during the game, the normal game.
Yeah, tonight.
I tried to switch it up tonight. Sorry. It was Valentine's Day.
Oh, come on. You know I just give you shit.
Anyway, no, shout out to, speaking of that Ring of Honor, Silas Young, the last real man, Dalton Castle, their world champion, and his two little henchmen, Jay Lethal, and a team that wrestled the Young Bucks, best friends. Those guys that I just named were the most entertaining people that I saw at that ROH pay-per-view. That's what wrestling is. Technically, as far as promos, body language, like they're doing it right. So shout out to those guys on the indie circuit. That show was like a mini pay-per-view. So and the Bullet Club. That's it. I don't even. What is that saying?
It doesn't matter. The final thoughts on the board. Noah got to put together a wrestling ring for the first time tonight. It was super cool. He might give updates about his progress in training.
Yes, do so.
And Kiera was supposed to do that, so you can do that instead. Final thought for Gregory Dodge. 4 matches tonight, and only 2 of them were slightly entertaining, if even that. The 2 matches were good, but there was no story behind them, is why I don't think they were as entertaining, and I think why you kind of say, if even that, Gregory. Emma debuted in ROH and is in their women's tournament to crown a new champion, is what Stike wanted to say.
She's taller than she looks in person. She's probably like a good 5'7", 5'8", maybe.
And Sierra Ann says she knows that it was me. She was just giving me shit by always asking if I'm here or whatever. Okay, well, you trolled me. I was baited.
She got a good pop, too, Stike Leather.
Emma did?
Yeah, she got a good pop when she came out.
So, I mean, there wasn't much to talk about tonight. Overall, I really feel like, I think it was Stike Leather that said it earlier, but I really feel like they are just coasting to Mania. Fastlane, Chamber, these are afterthoughts that they're trying to put everybody together because they don't want fatal 5-ways and triple threats and shit at Mania. So they're trying to set up these other rivalries that are going to come out of this. Like maybe the Miz Braun that we've heard rumored at coming out of the Chamber. Like what looks like KO and Sammy coming out of this Fastlane shit. We know AJ is going to fight Knock. I don't care what anybody says.
You know what? It's ironic that they call it Fastlane, Adam, because the road to WrestleMania is no longer a sprint. It's become a marathon. It's a slow plodding pace from Rumble to Mania now.
I think it's like speed walking.
No.
Like we could run, but why?
I guess if you mean like by making different things seem the same, like these triple threat and fatal 4-ways to take up the time in between Rumble and Mania, sure, but ultimately when you get there, we know that the Royal Rumble winner is going to face one of the 2 champions. It's not necessarily the main event anymore, but one of the 2 champions.
Yeah, there was that year that Edge and Berto opened the show when Berto won.
Right, and Edge had to retire the next day.
Yeah.
So what's the point of that, though? I don't understand. It's
confusing. The booking's confusing, and part of it is the injury. They lost a lot of guys that they had something planned for. Samoa Joe, Jason Jordan, Dean Ambrose. I know that they had something planned, so they had to derail part of that. But creative, you've got to give us something, especially if everything is down. Now is the time to try anything.
WrestleMania season is supposed to be exciting, and isn't right now. It's failing.
Oh, Sierra Ann says, "Oh, come on, I just give you shit." Should be my tagline. Yeah, and Edge won and retired as champion is what we're talking about.
Yeah, we remember that.
Gregory said, right now Mania, it's
What's the point?
become predictable, and I'm not as excited as I should be.
What you do?
I like what you wrote on your piece of paper as a prediction that Brother Nero returns, but if they drag this fucking Bray and Matt Hardy shit out to Mania to get to Brother Nero, fuck that. He needs to return to Chamber. Bray and Matt Hardy are not getting on the fucking card at Mania. They're not getting on there. Book that shit.
First match.
No. Maybe first match at 6:00 when nobody's in their seats, where Baron Corbin and fucking, what was it, Sin Cara?
I thought they would have built that rivalry better. That's why.
No, nothing says it. The only thing I'm going
But
to
I don't
say
watch
is
that show.
Final thought for Stike. He says AJ pins Ziggler to retain the title at Fastlane. Whatever.
Hey, what happened to the top 10 list tonight?
Oh, is that what we're going to close on? The top 10 didn't change. It was a graphic. The whole thing was, it's stupid.
They just showed whatever they showed it last week.
It's fake.
So.
It's used for lazy promos.
Week
to
1.
go along with lazy booking, to go along with lazy this, lazy creative, lazy that. They tune in next time, same smart channel.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.